Hey guys, it's your girl Sawana Sword, aka Tayoki Healing Empress. So, here's the thing. Let me drop some facts on everybody. Some knowledge, facts. A lot of times I've been trying to I've been slipping it in here and there or whatever, but nobody wants to listen. But then people do listen, and they're trying to get it out there, but they're avoiding the fact of the truth. Let's call it like it is. We are not fighting just the flesh, people. We're fighting principalities and spirits. Now, let me remind you who I am. Master Shaman, Earth Angel, Medicine Woman, Healer, Prophet of the Lord, Seer. Very, very powerful seer. So, psychic medium, clairvoyant, all you want to call it, herbalist. I specialize in quantum physics, neuroscience. I can even prove that they built some of the AI off of my education, off of my intellectual properties. Why? Because I've been being studied by them since I was here, basically. They know about people who have extra talents and extra gifts. The government knows about stuff like this. Those movies that y'all see, so-called, that y'all think are not realistic, where do you get that shit from? It's not, when you imagine something, it just don't come out of thin air. It comes from stuff that you already know. Think about it. People need to wake up. You want to make it seem like somebody's crazy and don't know what they're talking about. No, that's not the case. They try to make it seem like that so they can manipulate you, so they can say they told you, but they really didn't. So they can put it out there in the open. One of the reasons why they did Project 2025 and is doing the whole thing with black people, and I can point one reason out right here. This so-called black person right there. And by the way, black is not a color. Black is not a name of a race. It's a hue. It's a color. It's exactly what it means. Black, dark, empty, shadow, darkness. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not black. I'm a lot of different things. Divine being is one of them. Now, whether you believe in spirituality or God, that's your problem. Don't make it everybody else's. Just because you don't believe in something does not mean that it's not happening. There are cult groups. People that literally are running this country that are part of cult groups that have been performing black magic and spells over people since time immemorial. Thousands of years. Been hiding information and knowledge from you guys thousands of years. Been gang stalking people like myself. Trying to bury them. And one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because the people that run TikTok and YouTube and all this other bullshit organizations, those are the same people up here messing with my business, messing with my algorithms, hacking into my emails, doing illegal wiretaps, and then you got the other people that work up underneath them that know it's wrong and don't say nothing. So guess what? Those people are being held just accountable. They are mad because I'm protected by God and they can't kill me. So they want to try to kill the entire race. Because a lot of black folks are part of the 144. And if you don't know what the 144 is, or let's say so-called melanated folks are part of the 144. But it's not just melanated people. There's all kinds of people that are part of the 144. All races, creeds, and colors. If you are a servant of God or a light worker and love to help people, you are part of the kingdom, period. The enemy is mad because New Jerusalem is being built regardless if they like it or not. That's why they're still mad, even though they have control over everything. This ain't no guessing. Things have been prophesied that are coming true. Their organizations are actually falling apart. That's why they're scrambling to do more extra fuck shit that you see out in the open that's on the news. But I'm going to give you quite a few more reasons. So, the one lady gets on there, she goes to the panel in front of Congress and she talks about child trafficking. I've been talking about child trafficking for years. In fact, I'm in one of the main hubs that they do that shit in, which is in Las Vegas. I also opted to point out where all this was going because I know where all the locations are. I know the names of the groups. Hell, I even walked in some of those places. And the fact that I walked out alive, they really hate that. So they've been trying to make my life a living hell ever since. But I've been complaining about that. And they know I'm about to send a lot of people to jail. A lot of people are about to go to up underneath the jail. Those organizations that you send money to for feed the kids and all that stuff. And it ain't just Americans. You got people that are part of cult groups that are in every other country. And they all work together. Synchronized. They just use some of this extra stuff on the news to keep us fighting so you cannot see what they are doing in the background. Let's just keep this. I'm just keeping it a buck. Whether or not you see it or not, that's totally up to you. But all I know is New Jerusalem is going to be built. And God's going to set his throne. And the old earth and the old heaven shall perish. And the new earth and the new heaven shall begin. It's that simple. God's word don't come back void. That's why the enemy's still mad, even though they got full control. Because they know their time is almost up. Well, it actually is up. Time's up. I talk about the Pope. I talk about Rome because all of them are gone. All these false churches, all these buildings with idols on them and rabbits and ducks and alligators and snakes and fucking people that didn't even do shit. Matter of fact, you got churches that they put up named after cartel leaders just so they can be able to smuggle their drugs and stuff through those churches. Then you got people then you got cartel people that actually are helping government officials smuggle the kids and stuff because most cartels don't capture kids and women and children. If they do it for the money, not to be pedophiles because they have their own women and children and kids. But because the government is above them, they make them do it in order to keep them in the business. And if the cartels aren't compliant, then the government gets rid of those particular cartels. That's how that works. Then you got the people that sold their soul. I got celebrities that watch me in secret that don't like the fact that they sold their soul to be where they're at right now. And I'm going to tell it all. Watch what you eat at some of these fast food restaurants because that ain't all meat that you're eating. They are literally poisoning us with our own food. Beta testing, animals, the satellites, they use satellites, energy is currency, they use satellites, everything to control society. And I can get even deeper, and I'm actually going to get deeper with part 2. I'm going to get real deep. But let's be clear. The main fact of the matter is that they are mad because they can't control the end narrative. And the end narrative is that they are going to lose. And lose big, I tell you. They already lost. They're just too stupid to realize it. But God is showing you that he's allowing some of this stuff to happen because y'all wanted that. You wanted to sit up there and worship a man who's just a man, saying that he was sent by God, but yet he's literally single-handedly destroying this country. But that is what God is showing you. He allows stuff to happen because that's what y'all wanted. I'm going to come back with a part 2 because it says everybody wants to mess with my algorithms and mess with my business. I'm going to make sure that all of this goes and gets shared to every person that I know, and I know a lot of people. I'm not playing games with nobody no more. I'm pointing out where everything is going. I'm pointing out where they hiding kids. I'm pointing out where they hiding drugs, money, guns, railroads, everything. I'm pointing out cartel names. I'm pointing out where the estates that they're located in, cities and everything. Let's play. I'm ready to dance today. Make as much noise as you want. It's fucking over. Period, point blank. Eat, pray, love. Fuck you. Empress out.